Hey Gemini, thank you so much for coming to, I guess from now until the end of December, love reading. This should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Those of you that are cross-watching, welcome, welcome. This can either be your situation or your partner's. It kind of just depends on, to be honest, who's really watching it. So just keep that in mind. No one needs to get their panties in a bunch, okay? If it doesn't resonate, and usually Geminis are dope, so you guys usually... but sometimes it's for the cross-watcher, right? That's all pissed off. You know, this situation definitely can be reversed. It just depends on who's actually watching the reading, okay? So I do want to throw that out there. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post my readings. And also, please feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's accurate AF Tarot. Okay, so follow me, I'll follow you, and make sure you comment because I love reading what you have to write and also responding as well. And if this does resonate and you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you always can do so by checking out my website, aaftarot.com. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into your reading. Okay, so I've already pulled who Gemini is currently dealing with right now, and we have Taming the Wind, which is 55. So 55 breaks down to 1, okay? So I just want to throw that out there really quick. And also, too, this shot out hella quick. So whoever we're dealing with, it's like, no, let me reintroduce myself. Like, this person is, like, very quick with it. That's how I feel. How does Gemini feel about this person romantically? How does Gemini feel about this person romantically for December 2019? Okay, High Priestess. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus or a Cancer. This could be Vedic or on the cusp or whatever. What's the current situation between Gemini and their person of interest romantically? What's the current situation between these two romantically? Whoa, too many cards. Hold on, hold my beer. What's the relationship or what's the situation between Gemini and their person of interest romantically? Okay, the Chariot. Some of you guys may be at a distance from one another and Cancer's coming in. So Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, Cancer Venus. But I do feel like there could potentially be a level of distance, and this may even be somebody who is of a different ethnicity. So I do want to say that, whether it's that or religion, like they're very different from you physically. Okay. Let's go ahead. What is a block? What is a current block or obstacle for Gemini and their person of interest romantically? What's a current block or obstacle for Gemini? Okay, Coffin. All right. That's kind of weird. I've not seen this one, so we're going to have to keep going and see what the hell is going on. And what's the best potential outcome for Gemini and their person of interest romantically from now to the end of December? Gemini. These are very clear. Wow, 10 of Cups. Yes, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, so side note, I recently picked up these cards and I love it because I hate the regular tarot decks. I'm telling you guys this because I love you guys. Because it's like it's like all white people. Like, that's just not the reality of the world. So this deck definitely has like an eclectic mix of everything. So I really, really enjoy this deck. And for those of you that are going to ask, it is the Modern Witch Tarot. And it's really cool how, you know, how crazy these cards are. Like, look at the Magician. It's just fire. Okay. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start talking about it. So your person, one, it can be a Leo, or this can be also too, some of you may be just dealing with yourself. So those of you that are single, this can also be you currently. But I do feel like some of you are definitely dealing with a Leo. This is somebody who's a leader, right? They have an ability to stand alone with a strong vibration. Like, this person is okay being alone. That's what makes this person, I feel like, so special, because I feel like when they do commit, your partner, it's like they commit, right? Because for them, it's like they have enough self-confidence where they don't have to be with anybody. So if they're choosing to be in your company or you're choosing to be in their company, that's very significant, right? Especially with this person coming in as a number one. definitely independent. This person is very creative. They're original. They're very ambitious, right? Determined and self-assured. At times there is a level of arrogance, or at times I feel like ego can play a role sometimes. They usually like to take the lead with love. Like for me, this person is coming in as like more masculine traits. So I do want to throw that out there. And also too, it's like they're set in their ways, but they're not as set in the ways. It's like they're set in their ways, but because you view them as a high priestess, this could be a number of things, right? But it can be that this person is spiritual, right? Or it can be that this person, like you've not met this person yet. Maybe they're hiding. But with Leo and Taurus, because these are coming in, that's a very like intense energy, right? That's a very fixed energy, but it's not fixed in a bad way. So I just want to throw that out there. Now, when it comes to taming the wind, right? Taming the wind is all about, one, there's like a ton of feathers, right? And feathers are usually used to clear out any type of negative energy, like when you're saging and that type of thing. So I feel like there is some type of clearing ceremony, or like this person is coming in and this person is replacing like maybe somebody that was in your life that was somewhat toxic, or it's forcing you to kind of like relook at what you're doing in life, relook at like what's important to you. Like this is clearing the air. It's like taking away all that old energy that's been lingering and kind of like pushing that shit to the side. Also too, I feel like this person is definitely very conscious, right? They're somebody that's very spiritual. They understand the realm of what's going on, how it works. Like there's a level of depth with this person, Gemini, and I feel like maybe you've not had somebody like this before and it may surprise you. But what's dope is if you are entering in a partnership with this person, it is a very, it's going to be a great relationship or a great partnership because there's really good energy around it. Also too, I feel like this person definitely is somebody that has like their highest good at heart. Like this is somebody that's not kind of shitty, right? Like we meet a lot of shitty people, but this person is just coming in as very pure. There's a level of like purity here, a level of communication. There goes George. Y'all know how that goes. It's also about too, like any misunderstandings, it's like clearing those. Like this person kind of comes in and like wipes all that clean. Also too, this person, if you have something that you want to talk about or something that you want to say, like this person is somebody that's going to listen to you. Like this person is a really good listener. That's also what's coming in. Can you give me more information about Gemini's person of interest, please, romantically? Okay, Four of Swords. May have a Jupiter in Libra. I do feel like this person thinks a lot. Definitely. This person is all in their head, but this person also takes time to manifest. This person may be kind of a loner at times or may be viewed as a loner, but I feel like it's because they've gone through a lot. Like this is somebody that's gone through a level of shit where it's like they prefer to be alone versus to be around a ton of people, which makes sense because this is number one. They're really into themselves and making sure that their self is right before setting foot out in the real world, right? What is this person overly thinking about here with this Four of Swords? Or why are you showing us this? Six of Pentacles, reciprocation, right? There's Taurus. I think the Six of Pentacles is Mercury in Taurus. I could be way wrong. Or is that? Either way. I think that this person is thinking about like what to offer. What can I offer this person? What can this person offer me? You know? And again, you see, but it's a very solid type of energy, even though the Page of Pentacles is here. Also too, some of you may be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, because we do have all the feathers and that type of thing. But I feel like this person is like, they want to take it slow, but they're also trying to understand like, what can I add? How do I add to Gemini? What can I offer them? What can I give them that's going to show them that I have a level of substance and that I'm real? Hold on. How does Gemini feel about this? Not enough. Maybe what they're doing isn't enough. Or you may also feel like there's a lack of confidence. And it's funny because the card that came out is not enough. Maybe this person is too in their head with what they can offer you. So there is a level of self-sabotage here. Like you may feel like either you or your partner is sabotaging the situation because it's like forcing yourself to let go of like fear or ego issues. But with this person coming up as a number 1, there definitely is an ego problem here, right? So I am going to say that and keep it pushing. George, stop. All right. Now we have the High Priestess for how you feel about this person. So, why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? I feel like there's something you don't know about them. There's Libra or Cancer. What's being hidden? What's being hidden with the High Priestess? The 9 of Cups. Hold on. Okay. I think Gemini, I feel like this person is holding back quite a bit. That's what I'm gathering. This person is holding back quite a bit. And it's because they're trying to seem very balanced. They're trying to be very logical in a situation. Because how it's funny, what they're hiding with the High Priestess is a 9 of Cups. The funny thing is, and that is Jupiter in Pisces. The funny thing about this though, Gemini, is the fact that you already know. Like that's you saying, listen, I know the fact that they're hiding that I make them happy. I know they're saying that. The reason they're not expressing it is because there's a level of insecurity here. It's also too, like you have a lot to offer and maybe they don't have as much. That's what's coming in. Can you give me more information on how, let me just ask one of these. How does Gemini feel about their person of interest romantically? How does Gemini feel about their person of interest romantically? Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Okay. This just took a whole fucking left. How does Gemini feel about the new person coming in? There's a new person here too. Love call. Okay. Someone is expressing their love, a message of love, thinking about you, letting you go. Okay. So here's what the fuck is really going on. All right. I feel like there's a couple Gemini cross watchers that are watching. Go ahead and put your earmuffs on right now because I have to talk to Gemini to Gemini. There's another person that's still lingering. Okay. Somebody either you've recently cut off or somebody that is kind of lingering in the background, which is why this new person coming in is the taming the wind. Gemini, you are the wind. Hello, obviously. But also too, it's clearing away that negative shit. Something had to end and maybe it ended abruptly, which is why like during whatever relationship you guys were in prior, you felt like you weren't enough. So now this person is coming in and it's a completely different situation. I feel like you're getting to know one another. You may talk on the phone with them. You may have a level of communication with them, whether it's messages, DMs, whatever. Because what happened is how you feel about this situation is that whatever you were hiding, and this also could be them as well, it's like you needed to end that because that relationship was over. There was no second chances with what is ending, so this person can come in. It's also a level of transformation and growth. It's like every time, Gemini, I feel like you date somebody, like it gets better and better and better and better, right? It's like you started here, now the next person you talk to is here, and it keeps going up. But I definitely feel like there's two different people here. I feel like the other person would play mind games with you. They were constantly negative. And some of you are still dealing with it, which is why they're coming up in the reading. But there's two separate energies here. And it's funny because you have Coffin over here. It's like something has to end in order for this to begin. Okay, hold the hell up. Can you give me one card, please, about Gemini's new person coming in? Gemini's new person. Whoa. Look, beauty way. Beautiful. It's 4, right? This is somebody that's very practical with love, possibly an Aquarius, okay? But it's also, too, somebody that is very trustworthy. Sometimes they can be emotionally frustrating because I do feel like they process things way too much. And I'm sorry if I'm bouncing around, but based on the cards that came out, I don't want to overlook that. Here's what's funny. I feel like some of you guys have already been with this person. This is a path you may have already traveled. So this may be somebody from your past coming back. But the path is what you choose to perceive. It's weird. It's like this person is encouraging you to see like a different way of life. Like if you've always seen something one way, Gemini, they give you a different perspective on things. They're like, but wait, hold on. How about this? This person also is a great manifester, right? They're very grounded. There's a level of stillness or stability with this person. This person has it all. This is like the 4 of Wands type of person, which I like. It's much different than this 4 of Swords. You see the difference here? It's very different. This person is giving you a different perspective on what you deserve, Gemini. Huh, that's kind of interesting. But that's why we have the High Priestess here for how you feel. It's because you're still cutting out people, okay? Queen of Swords, that's the, I always say like, that's like the mean bitch of the you know, the cards, because you can't touch her. Can't touch this. Okay, sorry. But it's like, you know, you're having to be very logical with what works and what doesn't. If the person you were dealing with in the past says something, but they don't have a level of follow through, fuck it, cut them, right? Like she is quick to cut. She asks questions after she swings the sword, right? And that's why I feel like that's what's being hidden. But also what's being hidden too is the fact that you are happy. This person makes you happy. There's a level of abundance that you feel talking to this person. How do I know that? Because you have love talk or love call. But what came out prior was the Grim Reaper. You have to allow a relationship to end in order for this new one to begin. Because watch this. How does Gemini feel about this new person that has the beauty way? How does Gemini feel about this person, the new person here that has this beauty way? Look, Gemini, soulmates. Like, do you see the duality that's going on here? Like, they're throwing it right in your face. Like, I hope that you guys can see that. Like, that's why I said it's 2 separate energies. Interesting. I also feel like this person, your old person, waited too long. They wouldn't conversate with you enough. It's like you were always worried about this person. You may have felt like this person was giving to multiple people and maybe that they just didn't have enough to offer. Where this new person, can you give me information on this new person coming in for Gemini? Look, Empress, possibly a Taurus or a Leo or Libra. I feel like some of you were dealing with Leos. This person, it's like you can actually see with your own eyes. It's like you have like a level of like, holy fuck, right? This person is very different. This person is somebody that takes a level of action. They're very soft. But it's also like there's something very loving and caring and nurturing about them. Very stable, harmonious, trustworthy, right? This is this new person. This other person I feel like is juggling more than one person. They may have even had issues with money, which they probably projected on you. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I mean, I could ask, but honestly, we're like 20 minutes deep and it's just not a good situation. All right. So, what's Gemini's perception of the new person coming in. Fuck the old person. Ew, the Lovers. Hello, can I come in? You know what, Gemini? You really fuck with this person. I think you like them because they make sense. They make logical sense, right? The Lovers, it being depicted as two birds and the eagles at that. It's like you both are independent. You both have a lot to offer. And it's also a level of mental stimulation that I feel like this person necessarily couldn't give you. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Current situation is the Chariot. So, obviously, you know, there's something that needs to be traveled. Why is the Chariot here for the situation? It can be distance. Page of Cups, right? It can be distance, but I feel like that's not a deal breaker for whatever reason. Why are you showing me this? I do feel like this situation started out of nowhere. I am going to say that. It's like a brand new situation. This is somebody from the past. This is somebody brand new. Yeah. This person from the past is going to try to come back around. So, if you guys are like, I'm not talking to anybody, well, guess what? This asshole is going to try to come back. So, I just want to throw that out there. What's the current situation for Gemini? Their new person of interest romantically. Gemini is walking away from an offer. And now what they're taking is the Knight of Pentacles. So Virgo's here, Gemini's here. This is a very solid offer. This asshole over here is offering you the Page of Pentacles, which it's like, girl, bye, right? Like, I'm not doing this with you today. Where now there's like a solid offer. I actually like the Knight of Pentacles. At first I was like, he's a little slow. Like, he takes too long to like warm it up. But I like that because they're thinking about it, right? It's like they're waiting for the perfect time to collab. Look, Three of Pentacles. There's Mars and Capricorn. There's Aries in here. Aries is like, wait a minute. The Aries may be waiting for somebody to say something to communicate. They may be waiting for you to communicate. What's something you want Gemini to know about their new situation? What's something you want Gemini to know about their new situation coming in? The Magician. You manifested this person. Or it's another Gemini. Look, we have the Lovers. But this is a situation that you've manifested. That's what I'm getting strongly. And I feel like it came after a lot of work. Eight of Pentacles. There's Virgo again. Mercury. Very mercurial. I feel like it was a lot of self-work though. It's like you've done the hard work and now you're reaping the rewards of it. It's like you manifested this person because you did the right thing. Some of you had to cut out somebody really toxic. And once you cut that person out, you really did get the Lovers, the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles. It works. It's like there's no more, I feel like, heartache with this person. Spirit of Wands, which is a fox. I think that's the Page of Wands. Or, so the Page or the Knight. Either way, I feel like this is a brand new relationship. I feel like there's a lot of physical attraction, but I do feel like this person is at a distance. So it's only a matter of time before you two link up. What happens when they link up? Ew. Ace of Wands. Hello. Can I come in? That's like a lot of sex. That's a lot of fiery, like, passion. Like, right now, I feel like with this person, it's a mental connection. But I feel like when you're in front of them, or when they're in front of you, or when you see them, it's different. There's a different type of passion there, and I feel like it surprises both of you guys. Now, what's your block? Okay, it's the Coffin. It's saying, hey, this has to end before this can manifest. Before this comes in, you have to cut the cord for what's not serving you. What needs to end here for the block for Gemini? The Three of Swords. Okay. Again, I just feel very strongly in the fact that you have to end something that keeps hurting you. There's something here, Gemini, that keeps hurting you, and you keep trying to give it a chance because in your mind, you're like, but maybe this will change things. It doesn't fucking change it. People show you with their actions what they want from you. If somebody wants your attention, if somebody wants to be with you, they're going to put forth action, right? Talk is cheap. Show up. Send me flowers. Do this, do that. Like, show me that you're interested in me. And a lot of times I feel like Geminis in particular, we settle for people not treating us how we should be treated because we like to make up excuses. And that has to end. Why does it have to end? Because of justice. Because that's what's right. Wow, that's weird. That card just kicked out. I don't even know what the hell the card was because it's down and deep in the cuts. Anyways, you guys are like, fucking goddamn it, Whitney, stay on track. Okay. This has to end because it's right? It has to be balanced. If this person over here, your new person is coming in with a clean slate, you can't have, you know, Betty Bob lingering around or, you know, Brett Favre hanging around. Okay, you can't have any of them. Like, you got to cut it. If you want something real, you have to literally eliminate the things that you've been putting your energy into that's not been serving you. That's why this is your block. End that shit. Have a funeral, go out, you know, pour one for the homies. I don't know, but end it, okay? With this other person over here. And some of you are like, I don't know who she's talking to. You know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about, okay? Don't try to play me. We all know, Gemini, there is somebody here that you have to cut it with. Now, for your guys' outcome, we do have the 10 of Cups. So, for those of you that do end it, right, end this block, there's something very beautiful at the end of the rainbow. Ew, or in the middle. Hello. If you'd like to know more about this, as well as how does your partner feel about you romantically? How do they want to move forward with you? What are they hiding? Or what's something that they need to work on? Their next actions, advice, and the outcome card. Please feel free to follow me over to Vimeo. The link will be in the comment section below. And with that being said, I love you guys so much, and thank you for being patient with me on my my hiatus. I had to take some time and kind of like regroup, and I appreciate you guys, and I love you so much, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.